Hola amigos, welcome to this timelapse video. uh, I thought that it would be a great idea if I made something like this because I wanted to test it if it's possible for me. And we'll be building a European style city inspired by many city skylines YouTuber. And yeah. So I'm starting by building this highway, uh, which has this big space between the lines, just because I want to make a unique intersection, not intersection, but like exits from the highway, which are gonna be in the middle of it, not by the edges, but in the middle of it. So yeah. If you're asking why I named this city Efruntön, then it's because uh, I like my strategy where I like go to Google Maps, uh, find some city which has a good name, and then make some small copy of it. That's one of my uh, one of I just like to do it. Hmm. Uh, so this first this first exit isn't exit but intersection, and this is this thing will be very unique for me because I've never done something like this. I always used the pre-existing ones, or I just made ones from me, but it wasn't like this. So this is like the first time I'm doing this. Well, so in this series, as I said, I want to do European style city, and I want to make something like a dream city for me, but in Europe. So yeah, it would be good. I installed many mods. As you can see on the screen, there's city vitals in the right bottom corner. Uh, I like this. I like this mod very much because it shows how much things do you have and like these things. Uh, and yeah, as you can see, I downloaded some more DLCs. First, you can see the industries in the I don't know how to call it, but you can see it. And then I downloaded to the European Suburbia mod, so I can make this like where I made this. And yeah. Uh, uh, I would like to apologize for the thing which happened to me. There won't be the Rebel Stoke videos because I'm dumb and I'll tell you a little backstory. Uh, I had that problem with a launcher that it couldn't be started because one file was missing from it. And I I was just dumb and didn't move the one file from the one I didn't move the one file from the other other launcher, the old one, because the new one, I downloaded the new launcher for City Skylines, so the Paradox launcher. I downloaded the new one, and instead of that, I just deleted whole City Skylines and reinstalled it. And I was even dumber when I when I didn't click on the option uh of keeping these cities which I had, because I don't know why. So I don't have any of the old cities and like that. So yeah, I had to start over. Hmm. And second, if I had even these, it will it will be even worse, because all the assets which I had, where most of them were uninstalled and all of them were turned off. So I didn't even know which all assets uh, I had in there, and I didn't want to do. So this was the problem I I had one time when the brush didn't just worked. So I had to use the manual one, like this one. Uh, but yeah, it eventually when I was making the second not second when I was making the exit, it finally worked. So yeah, this will won't be here. So this intersection looked very bad, so I had to downgrade some of the roads to the one lane and not the two lanes, because it just looked horrible. So yeah. This I really like this intersection. It's really nice. I like it, and that's the main thing. Oh, yeah, yeah. So, mhm. Yeah, I had to choose something. Before we will continue, I would like to ask you if you are subscribed, just check it, and if you're not, then subscribe. It really helps a lot, and it will be good for you too. So, this is the exit. Uh, this thing, it will be the first exit you will ever see, because it's right in the edge of the city, and the city will be big. Uh, and I just made for the city this flat map, so that's why that is like there isn't anything. I just made these maps, and it will so I can make the terrain during the time when I will be doing the city, so it will be really a dream city, or not like a limited one. This thing is really cool for me. I I probably more like I probably more like this than the intersection, because this look is just cool, very cool it looks. But when you have exit on the left side, and then you go up underneath the highway, and then go straight up, uh, it's just I just like it. Okay, it's all I can say. Mm. So this time, finally, first brush didn't work at the first, but when I changed something like this thing, and it works. And yeah, you see, it worked. So the only problem was that I had to change something so it will work. Yeah, it's kind of embarrassing, but yeah. Hmm. So now I will be building the water pumping station and the electricity. Uh, hmm. So I will be using the green cities thing. Uh, so yeah, I have green cities DLC too, and I really like the DLC because it has so much things that I can do, like like the uh, like the thermal station for the thermal power plant, which needs to be in water. So I had to make some water source so it can be here. I had to unpause the time so it will be full. I don't know the word for it now. But yeah, this is the power plant. I really like it. It makes like 480 megawatts, which is like uh, for I don't know 10,000, not 10,000. Uh, Depending on what things you have, it's probably I don't know for like 20,000 people, 25,000. So yeah, it's like this. So yeah, these holes are for the pumping stations, and the second power plant after the one I already placed will be in max use. So the right side, right, what I'm doing now will be sewage, and the other side, which I'm doing right now, will be for water pumping. So, and I think this is one of the best ideas I ever had because it looks realistic, but it can't be realistic because it's like doesn't make any kind of sense. But it just looks realistic, and that's the point. So after a few floodings, it finally was stable. The water level was stable, and I could make yeah, and I could make it different so it will look so normally more. So yeah, and yeah, I added some more trees over here. Just why not? Yeah, and other trees so it will look somehow normal. Water pumping stations here. So I had to delete this thing, which I did not. So I had to read it, and I made this thing so it will stay here. Like, and I had to make it bigger, but not that big. But this was very good. So I could finally make these in here. So one, two, three, and four. And on the other thing, the same. I had to do the same. And these switch things, not these, but these. I know they are like the normal ones, but not that not that bad in water pollution. So uh, so that's why I'm placing these. So like it's just for it that it won't be full and won't do other floodings. And yeah, that's oh, so I had to do I can't connect the pumping from the sewage to this city water treatment, or what the hell is that called. So yeah, I'm building a pond, which I had uh, which I wanted to do just because I just love making ponds. Is one of the for me it's one of the easiest things how to make a park. Made a pond, just make a freaking pond, and then make some decoration, and then make a park. It's like one of the easiest way how to make a realistic kind of central park. Oh yeah, and because I downloaded this snowfall DLC, I had to make these for the how to say it for the I don't know how it is called for the bomb. So yeah, you know what I mean. So I had to make this kind of like small river, and there's the decoration. Some of these, but this really don't look good, so I had to use this. There will be some more floodings, but who cares? There's no one. So pause it for some floodings. Yeah. So these things in the edges of it, uh, it's already based on the which pond which the village which what I in which I'm living right now. It's very on that and my fantasy. And some trees because trees are just good near a pond or a lake, which I'm definitely gonna build sometime. Artificial lake. Will be still will be pond, but I will classify it as a lake, so the natural one. So yeah, so these trees are very nice. I really like the pond how I made it because it's very nice. I like it. So yeah, this will be end of this episode. I know it has like 18 minutes, which is very good time. And I'm gonna always try to make videos like not that long. So enjoy the last bits of this time lapse and the final, uh, not cinematic, but something like this. So bye.